How do you sort out the so-called jargon from real-world practices that work? Do the members of your organization find some business or technology advice utterly confusing? Welcome to Real Talk with Sam Holcman. In this program, we set the record straight, and in terms that business people and technology people can understand. Now, here is your host, Sam Holcman.
Welcome to this edition of Real Talk. I'm Sam Holcman. Thanks for joining me. And the topic for this particular broadcast is probably a phrase that you haven't heard very much about, and I call them high-impact trusted architects, HITA, HITAs. Contrasting that with CINO architects, CINO, which stands for Certified in Name Only. I'm chuckling. I'm sorry I'm doing that, but I'm serious. So this particular broadcast is high-impact trusted architects versus certified in name only enterprise architects or business architects. Which are you? So let's take a look at first at the high-impact trusted architects. They are professionals who deliver tangible value and strategic impact to the organization. Their distinguishing characteristics include three things. Problem solving. High impact trusted architects identify, tackle, and deliver on strategic problems that align with organizational broader goals. They're recognized for their ability to address both organization and domain-specific challenges, ensuring that their work supports long-term vision and priorities. They have deep and broad influence. These architects exert influence across products, domains, and technology areas and strategies. They provide solutions to critical issues while ensuring their impact extends across multiple teams and projects, enhancing organizational effectiveness. And the third characteristic is unique delivery. They're known for delivering solutions that few others can, leveraging a blend of technical expertise, strategic leadership, and soft skills, being able to communicate that understanding. Their work often involves orchestrating large-scale initiatives and driving innovation. Now, what are the three pillars of impact for these people? Number one, overused phrase I know, but I'm going to define it, big picture thinking. They connect architectural decisions to business strategy and market trends and help others see the broader picture. Another impact is execution. They turn ideas into reality through project management, collaboration, technical depth, and that ensures deliverables that meet a high standard. And finally, the third impact is, when I say this, I hope you understand it. Once again, I will define it. Leveling up, the focus on continuous improvement, mentoring, and fostering a culture of learning within their teams and organizations. And the last impact is demonstrated practice. Oh my goodness. The credibility is built on track record of real-world results, not just credentials. They're seen as trusted advisors and leaders who elevate the profession. Now, let's take a look at, unfortunately, CINO architects, certified in name only. And that, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, is the majority of people that have titles enterprise and business architects. They possess a credential or a certification, but lack practical experience, practical skills, and impact that define true professionals. The typical traits of CINO architects: credentials without impact. They've passed an exam, may have obtained a certification, but their work never translates into meaningful contributions or strategic outcomes in the organization. They lack demonstrated practice. They often have little to no experience in developing actual enterprise architectures or business architectures. Their certification is not backed by real deliverables or proven results. Theory over practice. Many CINO architects rely on theoretical knowledge or exam-based knowledge or internet practices or poorly defined frameworks without the ability to apply them effectively in real scenarios. Some certifications require only a multiple choice test exam and do not assess practical competencies. Their demonstration is clearly known because of their limited influence. They don't exert significant influence across the organization, nor do they drive innovation or strategic change. The role may be limited to compliance or documentation rather than leadership and transformation. Professional status gap. CINO architects often are cited as a barrier. We have cited this continually to elevating enterprise and business architects to profession. I want to repeat this. Certified and name-only architects are a barrier to elevating enterprise architecture or business architecture to profession. Comparative fields like engineering or medicine, the professional's maturity is hindered by a lack of standards for demonstrated competence well beyond an exam. So, let's take a look here. Impact. High-impact trusted architects deliver measurable strategic value. CINO architects, minimal or no organizational impact. Experience. Demonstrate a track record, real project. CINO architects, certification without proven practice. Influence. High-impact trusted architects, broad and deep across teams and domains. CINO architects, limited, often isolated. High-impact trusted architects, skill sets, technical, strategic, leadership, mentoring. CINO architects, theoretical, multiple exam-based. Professionalism, certified and trusted architects recognized as trusted advisors and leaders. CINO architects seen as lacking professional credibility. Certification, certified and it's high-impact trusted architects, once again, may have but not defined by credentials. Let me repeat. May have but not defined only by their credentials. CINO architects defined solely by a exam of some kind that gives them certification. Contribution. High-impact trusted architects drive change, drive innovation, drive improvements. CINO architects perform routine or administrative tasks. So in summary, high-impact trusted architects are valued for their ability to drive change, align architecture with business strategy, mentor others, making them essential to organizational success. They have a seat, as I like to say, at the decision-making or big person's table. Certified and name-only architects may hold a certification based on some exam, but lack practical skills and impact required to be effective, often limiting the profession's advancement and credibility. A true professional architect, whether an enterprise architect or a business architect, must go beyond certification. They need to demonstrate real-world results, strategic thinking, and leadership. And that will earn trust and drive organizational process and progress. If you believe what I've mentioned to you in this broadcast, please join us at the Enterprise Architecture Center of Excellence or the Business Architecture Center of Excellence so we can aid you in becoming a high-impact, trusted architect. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to Real Talk. Be sure to join your host, Sam Holcman, again for another edition of our program. We'll have more real topics of discussion then.